I'm Mike Berry, President and CEO of the Kentucky Derby Festival.
And I'm Greg Fisher, Mayor of the city of Louisville, Kentucky.
On the 4th of July, the entire nation will be celebrating our country's independence and the freedoms we all enjoy. We can do so because of the tremendous courage and sacrifice of the men and women who serve our country.
The program you're about to see is a highlight reel of the Thunder over Louisville air show and fireworks display that took place this past April. It's a wonderful tribute to our military personnel stationed all over the world.
Thunder is the opening ceremony each year for the Kentucky Derby Festival and draws more than 500,000 people to the banks of the Ohio River. People travel from all over the world to see the show in person, and we're excited to be able to bring it to you.
The largest single-day event in the southeast United States, Thunder over Louisville keeps getting better every year. It would not be possible without the participation of the military aircraft and personnel both in the air and on the ground.
Know, on this day and every day, our thoughts and prayers are with you. The festival salutes you. Our best wishes for your safe return and a most happy 4th of July wherever you may be. We hope you enjoy Thunder over Louisville.
Thunder over Louisville is presented by Horseshoe Southern Indiana, Kentucky One Health, LG&E, Meyer, UPS, and Valero. Louisville, Kentucky, home of the most spectacular celebration in the nation, all leading up to the world's greatest thoroughbred race. Today, that celebration officially kicks off. By day, daredevil pilots in their high-flying planes create a one-of-a-kind aerial spectacle. And then by night, the skies explode with a sound and fury like no other as hundreds of thousands on the banks of the Ohio River watch Louisville light up as never before. This is Thunder on WDRB.
And good Saturday afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us for Thunder on WDRB. We're all excited about this beautiful day to kick off the Kentucky Derby Festival. There's your look at the Ohio River where the celebration happens all afternoon and this evening. I'm Candace Cliff.
And I'm Sterling Riggs. We are joining you from the Belvedere. Thunder over Louisville, Candace is in its 27th year. The theme for this year is No Strings Attached. The premier fireworks and air show in the United States. And friends, we are so happy to be here with you today and the rest of our crew members.
We have a huge crew to provide you every viewpoint you could ask for Thunder. There's our control room. That's the crew that's making all this happen today. Look at their viewpoint. They can see all of those 28 cameras we have on both sides of the river.
Let me be clear. The command center we just looked at, the most important people for this broadcast. So we thank the men and women that are working here today with us. Now we have 28 high-definition cameras stationed all over downtown Louisville and southern Indiana. I'm really excited about the cameras we have in the plains as well.
Now, we've got some perspectives you have not seen before. WDRB always wants to give you something new for Thunder. This year we have a couple of 360 cameras. One of them is right here on our set. So when I spin it around, there we are.
Hey.
See? And then I can spin it around and you can see all the guys on the cameras. And this is kind of what it looks like and what we're operating off of, our stage and our view. We have put these 360 cameras in some planes as well.
GoPro cameras also inside of the airplanes. You can really get a good look at what the pilots are doing. And here you go. Here's some video of the pilots. The cool thing about the GoPro cameras, Candace, is on the video on our website, you can look to your left, you can look to your right, and really get a sensation of what it's like flying in formation. That's a sensation most people don't get. Look off to the wings, and it gives you an aerial view of downtown Louisville.
WDRB is the first FAA-approved drone flown in an air show. We have a 4-man crew here operating the drone for us today, and it should give us some really unique perspectives on Thunder.
So our drone will be flying anywhere from 250 to 300 feet, capable of flying up to 1,500 feet. We just saw the man that was flying that drone. We have a 4-person crew. I like this. This drone can fly up to 45 to 50 miles per hour. Pretty cool, Candace.
Yes, it is. Now we want to give you another look from southern Indiana. Let's go over to Gilbert Coursey and Elizabeth Woolsey.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. We have got a great view here from Buckhead Mountain Grill in Jeffersonville. You can see the Louisville skyline behind us and the 2nd Street Bridge where fireworks will be falling starting at 9:30 tonight. And we've got a lot to show you.
And it's great for us to be able to see aviation in Louisville. And what we really hope out of all of this is that there are a bunch of young folks out there today that are going to watch the leapfrogs jump, they'll watch the F-18 fly or the yaks fly, any of these things, and decide they want careers in aviation.
And let's take a look overhead. Here it comes.
They're dropping the balloon again. We talked about that they're kind of gauging the wind to see what they're facing up there. Better a balloon before the body comes out of the C-130 to make sure everything's going to go as planned, right, Rob?
It is an important safety tip, and you see him trailing a little smoke. That's planned, so nobody be nervous about that. And there you go.
Here we go.
And there is our first jumper.
And he opened that chute pretty quickly, didn't he?
Right, and so normally, you know, they can go much higher and jump from much higher, but in this case, they got to be below the clouds, so they're jumping lower. You don't want to fall for too long. And
How many feet are they, do you think, at this point, Rob?
Well, hold on, let me gauge. Oh, it's about 3,000 feet. No, they're a couple thousand feet up.
Oh, wow.
Looks like I'm seeing 3. And they've got a trail of red smoke behind them, almost like they're writing cursive in the air.
I think they're saying, welcome to Thunder. Of course, they're Navy, so they're not spelling correctly. Stop.
How tough is that to perform these acrobatics in the air?
It's very difficult, and if you take a look, you notice the square chute, right?
Yeah.
So what that chute acts as a wing, and the parachutist, by manipulating controls with his hands, a left and a right riser, can fly the chute. So it's not like if you're in a fighter aircraft and you eject, you've got a nice round chute that is probably more stereotypical, and you just are going to land with that thing. These guys are able to steer these chutes and can land with precision just about anywhere.
That is amazing. We see one with red smoke, one with yellow smoke, another with no smoke yet in the sky. So the leapfrogs are out. The show is underway.
To what degree does it, how long does it take to choreograph these performances? Again, you were part of a demonstration team, Rob.
Well, these guys will practice for months. I mean, they're all already accomplished parachutists before they come to the team, but they will practice their routines for months at a time, and they'll be able to come in and demonstrate with precision. You see the double canopy. There were 2 jumpers. They just split.
Ah, I see. And that smoke is really to allow the spectators to be able to see them in the air. That's what a lot of the smoke is that we saw.
Yeah, that's right. And if you hear in the background the national anthem,
Yes.
These guys are jumping the American flag into Thunder and starting us off in grand fashion.
So what about their landing?
So they can fly that chute to the ground, and what they do is right before they're going to hit the ground, they flare it like you would an airplane to land, and they land on their feet. I mean, it's amazing. There's no jolt as they hit the ground.
Hold on, Rob. It looks like the national anthem. I'm hearing it in the background. Let's listen in.
Leapfrogs have their own announcer with us here today.
Thunder on WDRB officially underway.
Now here's a live picture over the Ohio River where we have 2 Hueys and 1 Super Cobra attack helicopter which flew right over our tent and shook the set as it was coming in. We were a little startled. We'd already seen the 2 helicopters, the Hueys, and I did not expect Hugh for the Super Cobra to come right over us.
It came right around. Normally what the Marines would be doing at this point is they would be flying a mission to insert troops from the Hueys, and the Cobra is going along to provide close air support.
That's cover for them.
That's cover for them.
Safe, okay. And then tell me the story about who's flying these Hueys. We've got some interesting stories here.
Actually, we've got the Kentucky National Guard will be over later, and we've got some local people that are flying these. These gentlemen are out of the Marine Corps. I believe that's in South Georgia that they're located. I did not get to talk to the Marines like I did the Huey guys. But, I'm an Army guy. I don't talk to Marines.
I love that they have the door open, they're flying the American flag. That always gets the crowd excited when they see that. And it's really cool for the crowd, too, when they get close enough that you can see the people inside these aircraft.
Yeah, and these helicopters fly in a whole different way because the wing is actually rotating. Rather than having a propeller pull the aircraft through the air or have a jet engine push it through the air, the wing is actually rotating with the assist of the jet engines. And because the Cobra only has 2 of those wings, you feel that vibration and the weight. When it went over, our whole stage was shaking, and that's when you hear that sound coming. The more modern versions of the Huey now have 4 blades, and you don't hear this at all. As you watch this this helicopter right now, it almost seems silent. It's quieter, and the ride inside is a lot smoother too.
Now, when I think about the Huey, I think about the sound of hope in Vietnam. And a lot of people, they say, oh, Huey, yes, that's a helicopter that flew in Vietnam, but this is a later model and a later version that we're seeing here today.
They're modernized and brought forward. It's, Vietnam was, what, 40-something years ago?
Long time ago, Huey.
Long time, an ancient guy like me. But when we were in the field, when you heard that whop, whop, whop of that Huey coming in there, it meant, it usually meant hot chow, and sometimes it meant going to get your little rear end out.